Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. You came to the right place. We have no long ass intros and we do not monetize our videos. This is 100%. Let's just get straight into it. You read the title, how to fix unreadable disc on console. Not just Xbox, but on console. Obviously, we're gonna first start off with the disc itself. Before I get into the disc, I just wanna tell you guys this. Help and report do not work for anything to save a life. Nothing. Just ignore that shit. I said that in my last video. This code is bullshit. Fuck that code. I spent about like an hour. All right, let's just get straight into it. Now, when I was younger, when I used to play Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 1, and Modern Warfare 2, there was a lot of people that would like upload these videos on how to fix disc, and some of them worked. But for the majority of the time, it was bullshit. So I'm going to go ahead and run you down some actual things that actually work that have been tested for years. For me personally, and in the last video that has, I think, 11,000 views now, which is the same as this one. This is just a little bit more remastered and updated. That video, a lot of people said that it worked. So I'm going to go over these once again. Anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So first thing is first, when you're holding a disc, you never want to hold it like this or like this, like this. The way you hold a disc is like this. Ring your finger through the ring. That's how you hold a disc. That's how it works all the time. And when you're placing a disc down, you never place it on the mirror part. You always place it on the rougher side, like that. Because the mirror side is more sensitive. Oh, okay. The mirror side is more sensitive, and it can get scratched easily. Now, we're going to go through the different tactics, different ways you can clean it. So, first things first is, of course, the original toothpaste. Toothpaste has always worked when it comes to cleaning a disc. There's two ways to do this. Now, the first way is, by the way, do not use this toothpaste that I'm using or any mint toothpaste because it will actually scratch the disc. Just use a regular toothpaste. Now, this toothpaste, I admit, this is just an example. Look, you know what? I got y'all. That shit right there. There you go. Now we're talking. Now, this is a toothpaste you want to get. This is a toothpaste you want to get. Anyways, the way it works is you just rub the toothpaste around this mirror part. And after that, you just run some warm water on it. And you go ahead. Oh, shit, that's fucking hot water. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, my shit's reversed. I don't know. The plumber is autistic. But, yeah, so you want to, use your skin as a soft tissue. And you want to just rub it around the disc. And you'll literally, like, clean it. It's like your skin is, what's that word? A soft cloth. Jesus, that was a big tongue twister for me. I'm sorry. And then when you flip it around, you do the same thing for the other side. The other side doesn't really need toothpaste, just the mirror part. That's tactic number one. Tactic number two is, of course, when you put the toothpaste on a disc, you can actually leave it in the freezer for about 30 minutes. And you take it out and then you redo the same thing with warm water. Me personally, the freezer thing has never worked for me, but for some other people it has worked. So I'm just going off of what other people have used in the past. Now, again, this is a dummy disc. I have a spare Modern Warfare 2 disc. That's why I'm using this as like careless as possible. But in reality, you want to have at least a tissue or anything below this hard surface or any hard surface you have, whether it's wood, marble, granite, whatever you have. So that's tactic number one with the toothpaste. Tactic number two is rubbing alcohol. Now, I swear to God, I stole this shit from my barbershop like at least 3 years ago, and I still have this here. This alcohol is really well, and also you got your classic rubbing alcohol here as well. Anything above 60-50% will do. The lower percentages aren't really as helpful or effective as these are. I don't know why. It's just that's how it works. But yeah, so when it comes to rubbing alcohol, you just go over the disc. You get like a little tissue, something soft, not something rough. You don't want to use Bounty because Bounty is too rough. Look, I mean, do you hear that? Jesus. I mean, I can. Oh God, Jesus. That's rough, dude. Like, my mom's gonna beat my ass. That's rough though. But yeah, and then of course rubbing alcohol. So the alcohol and toothpaste. That's the way you can clean your disc. Now, obviously, you can just run warm water around it or whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever works for you in terms of cleaning the disc. Now we're moving on from the disc to the actual insertion of the disc into the console. So after you clean your disc, right? Because anyone can clean a disc or whatever, and you can have the cleanest disc in the entire world. Remember, ring finger first. You could have the cleanest disc in the entire world, and it will work. But you also need to clean your console. Here I have an example of a PlayStation 3 that I used to use all the time. And as you can see, over time, dust accumulates. You can see the dust right there. And all you gotta do is you have to clean that dust with a tissue or anything. And I'm gonna show you how to clean the inside in a second. It's gonna be really cool. But here you can see the difference, right? Now check this out. I did one wipe, and that's how much stuff came off. Now right now, that's just the top part. Imagine the inside and the little hard corners here. So something you want to use a lot are Q-tips. You can get Q-tips. You can use rubber and alcohol for Q-tips, and you can go around here, and they're really effective. Like they're really nice actually. So yeah, you want to really clean your console. You want to just unplug everything and make sure that even the surface where the console lays is clean, and then you clean the console. You know what I mean? Or vice versa. But you just want to make sure everything's clean. Now, if you look under here, you can see that, you know, everything's kind of like, I mean, it's dusty. I mean, you can even look down here. It's just dusty, dusty, dusty. So yeah, that's that. Now, also, you want to use something like a blow dryer, right? Now, chill on me. This works. So if you have a blow dryer, especially with a nozzle like this, or a muzzle, whatever this shit's called, you just put it in here, and then you start blowing, right? Now, the reason I look stupid right now is because I'm holding the camera with one hand and I have the blow dryer in the other. But yeah, so you do it here, and then you just activate it, and what happens is, you can use a vacuum too, it doesn't matter. What happens is you move the dust inside, and you can actually kind of clean it more than what it was before, because it moves everything around, and you can actually get stuff to work. But yeah, so yeah, make sure you clean it. This is an example of what happens when you don't clean your console. But yeah, the last time I cleaned this was 2 months ago, so I mean, just imagine all that. It's crazy. All right, we're moving forward here. So if you're on the box, I got you. So check this out. Don't mind the mess here. I've been making videos. I'm stressed. Playing football. There's so much, the coronavirus, family, divorces, all that shit. So don't mind the mess, man. I'm gonna have to do some spring cleaning, even though we in summer. Check this out. So this is how you hard reset your Xbox. This works all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And your whole console will turn off. And basically, when you click it again, you'll start it up again. This has worked for so many discs, so many times for me that it's crazy. It is actually nuts how crazy it's worked for me. Just saying, another thing you want to do is, you know, these little things where you just clean it, just to clean it. Now, I haven't because I'm lazy. Well, actually, it's not that I'm lazy, I just never have time to. But now that I'm making this video, shit, I'll do this after I finish this. But yeah, so that's hard resetting it, and this will just completely just reset your console. Now, it doesn't delete anything, relax. It just basically refreshes your console. It's like refreshing it hardware-ishly, I guess. So yeah. Now that we're loading in, I want to teach you a tactic that I went over in my last video. This also works for the box and PlayStation. And I'm going to show you this right here. So, I'm going to take this disc, right? And check this out. So, on a console, or on most disc trays, when you put a disc... I got to check if there's a disc in first, actually. Hold on. Okay, there's no disc in. I had to check. I'm sorry. On any disc tray, when you put a disc in, it sucks. You see, it sucks. You see what I mean? When you pull it out, it starts sucking. So around when it gets to this part, it starts sucking in. So see, look. See how it sucks in? So what you want to do is this. What you want to do is, when you go in, carefully, by the way, when you go in, you take it out like that, and you'll hear a noise. And you did it 3 times. 3 times. You hear the noise? Go again. You did it 3 times. I think yeah. And then after that, you put it in. Now, this will, when the disc is spinning around, it's basically kind of moving dust around and making it easier for, like, certain things to be read, because it's like spinning around. It's almost like if you have, and also, of course, it works too. It works. But it's also like, you know, it's kind of hard to explain because it's all in my head, but it works. That's all that matters. It works, okay? If it works, it works. Just follow through what I'm doing here. Like I said, be careful, because you don't want to scratch the disc with your hand here. So that's why I'm saying be careful here. So you can do the ring finger thing. Doesn't matter. You can do all of that. Hey, look at me right there. I was like 3 years ago. But yeah, you can do all that. That's for that part. So we went over the hard reset. We went over the little disc tricks. We went over the cleaning. We went over taking care of your console. The last thing that I can tell you is I'm thinking. Oh yeah, it's this. If you don't got this shit, get this shit right now. It's called Berry 100% juice. The best juice on the market right now, bro. The best juice on the Mark it right now. Get that shit. Get that shit right now. Very berry. Apple Eve, very berry, 100%. Dude, that shit is the fucking bomb. Jokes aside, the last tip that I want to give is basically what I've learned through technology is that you want to do things backwards when it's not working right. So, for example, if I'm supposed to turn something to the right and it's not working, I'll turn it to the left, then turn it to the right, turn it to the left, right. You know what I mean? Like, you get the point. So, for example, if the disc is not working or if the console is doing something stupid, I'll just kind of click this a couple times with the disc not in, of course. It's in, but I'm just saying. You know, just do that, you know, hard reset your Xbox, do all this crazy shit, you know, unplug the power modem in the back, power modem, what? No, unplug your Xbox or your console, PlayStation, your Nintendo Switch, your PC, whatever it is, unplug it for 30 seconds, then plug it back in, and then rinse and repeat until it works. That's basically how it's been done since PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, I remember the Nintendo 64, that's how it was done. Yeah, it's been done with many platforms before. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video, and get your multivitamins in, because the Rona is killing hella people. Like I said in my last video, get that shit in. Right here, look at that shit, bro. $9.99, bro. I got this shit off of CVS. CVS Health.